I use calendars exclusively for time-based commitments. You know, things like appointments, meetings, travel, deadlines, daily writing quotas, and so on. And as I mentioned back in part 2 when we talked about calendars earlier, the best thing about calendars are the alerts, which I create for any event that I need to remember to ensure that I get plenty of notice and don't miss the event. For example, deadlines for my columns at the Mac Observer are Tuesday at 3 p.m., so there's a recurring event for that with 3 different alerts. 2 hours before via a on-screen alert, 6 hours before on-screen alert also, and then 2 days before via email, and that just kind of reminds me to get it on my daily plan tomorrow or the next day. Now, and since alerts sync with my phone and my iPad, there's almost no chance of my forgetting a deadline or anything else that's on my calendar, even if I'm not in my chair when the alert goes off. Okay, so I maintain multiple calendars. I think I have like 8 calendars, but appointments, deadlines, reminders, travel, teaching schedule, and a few other, family, my wife's work schedule, and that way I can disable or enable individual calendars when I need to and see just what I need and avoid the other calendars and the distraction thereof. You know, if I just want to see how much travel I have in the next month, it's much easier for me if I turn everything else off, even though they're different colors. Just looking at that, go, oh, easy to see. All right, the composite image you're looking at here shows a typical month on my calendar. All my calendars enabled on the left and blue, and then only my work-related calendars enabled in the middle in red, and then only my appointments calendar on the right in green. I've mentioned before, I like Fantastical instead of Apple's calendar, partly because it really well, on top of its excellent, really excellent natural language parser. Remember I showed you how that worked? But it's also got another great feature, and that is, unlike the Mac OS calendar app, Fantastical has calendar sets. That lets me create and save sets like these, okay? Are you looking at them? Okay, so I can switch between sets, which is way, way faster and way more convenient than enabling and disabling individual calendars with checkboxes as you would with Mac OS calendar app. There is one last thing. I prefer Fantastical to the Mac OS calendar app. Calendar sets, more flexible alerts, and I also love, as I've said, natural language, being able to just say lunch with Brian Friday at noon and have it show up on the calendar in the right place with alerts attached already. All right, so I've said it before, and in part 2, I'm going to say it again here. Just download Fantastical's 21-day free trial. There's the URL. And give it a shot. As you've surely noticed, I consider it a bargain for 50 bucks, all right? Remember, there's no risk in trying it. It shares the Mac OS Calendar's data store. So if you add an event via the Calendar app on your Mac, for example, or your iDevice, it appears in Fantastical on your Mac or your iDevice immediately, and vice versa. So what I'm saying is it syncs flawlessly with Calendar on all your other devices, and you can use them both simultaneously if you wish. It won't change your data at all. They both use the same chunk of data, the same database. All right, moving right along, in lesson 3, we're going to explore to-do lists. I'm going to tell you about what I think they're useful for, how to use them in conjunction with your calendars, and how the combination will make it so you'll never, ever forget anything again, ever. Onward.